Divine Feminine, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I'm picking up on a Divine Masculine collective who are feeling really emotional right now, you guys. Like they're not themselves. I'm picking up on a lot of crying, a lot of tears, and you will be picking up on your masculine's energy as well. And so what you might be finding is that you are happy, you're going about your day, and then all of a sudden all of this sadness washes over you, and you're just like, ah, you kind of break down into tears, and you're like, what the heck? What is this? Okay. And then maybe you think about your masculine, or your masculine pops into your mind, okay? Or you have a memory of your masculine. That's telling you that this is coming from your masculine, you guys. So let's find out why they're so emotional, you guys, so brokenhearted, so lost is what I'm hearing. So lost without you. Scared. Why are they scared? They can feel you letting go. I just saw the letting go card. Their higher self is telling them that you're letting go. They're scared. They're really scared. They're upset. Why are they crying? Why are they so upset? Discovery. I think they know that they're about to discover, or maybe they already have discovered that you've moved on. They might even feel upset because like you were just this beautiful gem, this jewel, this blessing that they found, that they discovered, and then they just tossed it back in the river. Like this man is panning for gold, and he strikes gold and he's looking at it, but then it's like he doubts it, and he goes, nah, it's fool's gold, it's fake. And then he chucks it back in the river. So your masculine is kicking themselves right now because they threw a divine blessing, solid gold, back into the river. And now I see another person walking over to this shiny gold in the river, and they pick it up and they see it for what it really is. And this person goes, oh, solid gold. Okay, so Divine Feminine, somebody else is picking you up. Maybe somebody's literally hitting on you and picking you up and getting your number. Maybe somebody is literally driving to your house right now to pick you up and take you out on a date. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like your masculine is just kicking themselves because they threw away a blessing. The sacred temple. Yeah, they threw away a sacred blessing. Why are they so sad? Why are they sad? The healing light. They're doing some healing right now as well, you guys. They're healing some wounds, some deep, deep wounds. They also miss your healing energy. They're really struggling without you. Why are they crying? Why? Why are they so upset, so regretful? Taking steps. They regret never taking steps towards you or taking action, and they feel like you're slipping away. They can feel that you've turned your back on them and you're moving on. Optimism. You've turned your back on your masculine, and you're just setting your sights elsewhere on things that bring you joy and happiness, because setting your sights on your masculine wasn't getting you anywhere. They weren't budging is what I'm hearing. They weren't budging. They were being so stubborn. Happy success. So your masculine can feel that you're moving on to new beginnings, and that you're going to be really happy, and you might already be in somebody else's arms here, you guys. Like the tables are turning here. Wheel of Fortune. So just pick the timeline that works for you, because for some of you, your masculine can feel that you're slipping away, that you're about to be in the arms of someone else. Or for others of you, your masculine could have discovered that you are gone, that you have gone in another direction. Five of Swords. This is what I mean. Your masculine was in their ego. So stubborn, playing mind games. Like Five of Cups. Regret, loss, sadness, crying. They're kicking themselves. Like they can't believe they did this. They feel so dumb. They do. I'm hearing a masculine say, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. Judgment. I made a bad judgment call. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Five of Wands. So your masculine's really struggling right now, you guys. Tell us more about this situation, please, with the masculine and why they're so upset and crying. The Seven of Cups. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? That's why they're crying, because they can't believe they threw away a divine blessing. You know what the Seven of Cups is? It's exactly what I described to you in this discovery card. It's your masculine finding solid gold and then looking at it and thinking it's too good to be true. Oh, well, this can't be true. This can't be solid gold. It's fake. You know, real gold like this, it doesn't exist. You know, not this big. No, it must be fake. Too good to be true, so I'm going to chuck it away. And that's what they did. They didn't believe it. They couldn't believe someone like you could love them, or they couldn't believe that someone like you even existed. They just assumed things about you because all they had known up to this point were karmic people. Why are they so upset? You're looking at options now. You're looking at other options, Divine Feminine. Knight of Wands, because you're taking action. You're out of there. You're not waiting around anymore. No, no, no. Also, suitors are coming in with like passion and fire and drive. Your masculine may also be crying because they acted like a child around you. Non-committal, a player. Yep, the Fool. They feel really foolish. Why are they crying? Why are they so upset? Why is the masculine so upset? The Knight of Swords. Again, it's like because you're moving on, you're taking action. They're upset because they didn't take action. They were impulsive with you. They were impulsive. They didn't think clearly. They weren't thinking properly. They didn't see who you were at first. They didn't recognize a divine blessing when it was right in front of their face. And then they fumbled you. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they didn't see you for you. They mishandled you. They mistreated you. And they feel really bad about that. Again, it's like the Queen of Wands is just so confident, brave, fiery, bold, fun, alluring, very attractive, extremely intelligent and creative and motivated, very independent, a showstopper. And I think, you know, maybe the masculine purely judged you for your physical appearance, but they didn't realize just how like independent you are and strong-willed you are and stubborn you are, and like just how much you knew yourself on a deep level. It's like you know who you are, you know what you want, and you won't settle. You know what I mean? And I think your masculine underestimated just how strong-willed and level-headed you are, okay? And they may have just come in for pleasure because you're hot. I mean, what can I say? You're hot, and they may have just come in and mistreated their divine blessing, because it's like there's so much more to you that they didn't realize was there. There's so much more under the hood of the car. Like you have a souped up engine under there. You have like, what is it? Like nitro? Bottles of nitro in your car engine, Divine Feminine. Okay. They had no idea who they were dealing with. No idea. They misjudged you or something like that. Look, Ace of Pentacles and the Devil, they totally fumbled a divine blessing by acting in some sort of karmic way. But you know what it is, you guys? Honestly, this masculine can't really be blamed, because everyone that they've known up to meeting you, like prior to meeting you, everyone has been karmic. Everyone has been flashy on the outside, but like nothing on the inside, okay? Hollow, vain, shallow, superficial, egotistical. So when they met you, that's the only type of person that they had ever encountered. So they just naturally assumed that you're like that too, when you're not. Oops, right? Oops. Fumbled a blessing. Oh my God, what did I do? Four of Swords. This is your masculine laid out in bed, holding his stomach, his forehead, going, oh my God. Ah. Okay, well, what else? What's next then? What's next? What's next between you guys? What energy can you expect between the two of you? The Ace of Cups. Oh. This is new love, new opportunity. So I don't know. I'm kind of getting a couple things. your masculine could come back around and tell you how they feel about you. They could open up and tell you that, hey, I love you and I messed up and I'm sorry. Or this could be that you're moving on to somebody else, that you found new love with another suitor. So I don't know. It's just going to depend on what you want, Divine Feminine, and what your masculine chooses, because everyone has free will. Nothing's guaranteed. What is your masculine planning on doing next? What action is your masculine planning on taking towards you in the very near future here? What can you expect from your masculine? The moon, that's not good. That's staying hidden, keeping things hidden, hiding in the shadows, operating from their shadow, being afraid. So yeah, I don't know. It's not great. The moon isn't great to get there. Judgment. This masculine's under judgment by the universe. Okay, and let's see how you're feeling. Let's see how you're feeling about your masculine, because I think you're done. I think you're done. I think you've had enough. The Nine of Wands. I think you're weary. You're wounded. You're exhausted. You're fatigued. You don't trust your masculine. And I think you're wanting to try something new, go in a different direction. Who are these other suitors that I'm picking up on for the feminine? Whoa. Eight of Swords. Pardon me. And the Wheel of Fortune. There's air coming out my throat. So it's like your masculine really wants to talk to you, but they've been suppressing their truth. And the Emperor. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you see this? So these new suitors that are coming in, you were keeping yourself stuck, Divine Feminine. You were holding back from love on purpose. You were holding space for your masculine. Okay. You didn't expect anything out of your masculine. You weren't banking on them, but you know, you deep down inside, you were hopeful that something could happen between the two of you, but your masculine just took so long and they threw away a divine blessing, and it looks like they just mishandled you here, and for whatever reason, they can't push past fear. They're still blocked. So they're still too caught up in their grief or something here to take action. So you're getting unstuck and you're moving forward and you're moving towards an Emperor. The universe is bringing in an Emperor for you. Okay, yeah. The Emperor is big boss energy, someone who's totally organized, in control of their life. This person might own their own business. This person takes action. This is the what is it, yin to your yang or the yang to your yin, right? This is your match. This is your person. This person's on your level. This person will pursue you, or these people even, because you're going to have options, will pursue you, Divine Feminine, and they're going to take your breath away. How's your masculine going to feel about these new suitors and you moving on? The Queen of Pentacles. They might feel that you're choosing yourself, you're putting yourself first, you know, that you have a lot of self-worth and self-value. So they might not even be surprised at you moving on, but it's going to hurt. Everything is fine, but obviously everything is not fine. This woman has 10 swords in her back. How is the masculine going to feel? Oh, you know what? For some of you, your masculine chose a Queen or King of Pentacles over you. And this person is codependent, clingy, greedy, obsessed, money hungry. And they're going to be stuck with that person now. They had a chance to change their life, to remove themselves from a toxic relationship and welcome a divine blessing into their life, but instead they chose to throw you away and stay stuck with a karmic. So yeah, they're under judgment right now. It's not working out for your masculine. They made really bad decisions. they were shown, they were told, and they refused to listen. So what do you do, right? Again, everyone has free will. Okay, how's your masculine going to feel here? They're going to feel like they're on the bottom of the wheel losing and you're on top winning. That's how they're going to feel. Temperance. They're going to feel that they waited too long. They're going to feel angry and off balance. The Six of Wands. They're going to feel like they messed up. They didn't win. They lost. They're not having a victory, but you are. They're going to see you ride off with someone else and have a victory, have a win. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Someone's coming in to put in a lot of effort towards you, and you're going to open up to this person and let them in. You might end up working with this person, and then your masculine is going to see you and this person working together, and it's going to shatter them because they had dreams of being by your side and working with you. And now they're going to see somebody taking their place, a place that should have been theirs, but they were too afraid to go for it. And they're going to be shattered, heartbroken, so sad over that, you guys. Okay. They did have ample opportunities to rise up and be that emperor for you, but they just didn't do it, unfortunately. Yeah, they're going to see you and somebody else having so much fun, working together and making a lot of money and loving your lives. They're going to see the life that they could have had with you lived out vicariously through another person, right? So they're going to watch you and this emperor together live the best life, and they're just going to feel like, oh my gosh, I could have had that. I could have had that with feminine, but I threw her away. I just threw her away. I just did nothing. I just threw her away. Two of Pentacles. Divine Feminine, you're choosing expansion, and you're choosing the person who bosses up and shows up. The universe is sending in one person who's just gonna, you know, knock your socks off. You're gonna love this person, but it's more than one. It's more than one. But one person is going to be this emperor for you, okay? Again, your match. You're gonna go out dating. You're gonna be dating, and maybe you'll be posting pictures of you dating, and then we have the Nine of Swords flipping over as I talk about dating. This is what I mean. Your masculine is, they're gonna be crying. They're already crying. They're already stressed out. They're bawling their eyes out right now. They're freaking out, but it's like the universe, they can't force anybody to do anything. And the universe has been saying, well, if you are feeling like this, then do something about it. But instead, they just sit there and do nothing. They stay on the fence, or they stay hidden, or they stay in the shadows, or they hide their feelings, or they hide their truth, or they stay in denial, or whatever it is, or they just refuse to boss up, come forward. I don't know. Divine Feminine, again, I've just been picking up on a collective of feminines who are just kind of done. You know, you're done. You don't want to wait anymore. Like, life is for living, and you just want to be happy. And so you're going for these beautiful opportunities that are being presented to you by the universe right now, okay? Five of Cups, like, your masculine is crying. They're crying because they should have taken action. Whether or not they will is really a mystery, because the moon as your masculine's next move towards you is just, it's a mystery. Nobody knows, okay? It just screams uncertainty. And I think at this point, you're sick of uncertainty. You want certainty, right? Yeah. No more of this wishy-washy unknown, I don't know. If I'm not a holy hell yes, then I guess I'm a no. And that's that, okay? Not making a decision is making a decision. So your masculine may be sad, but honestly, I can hear Divine Feminine Collective go, too bad, so sad. Like, do you know how many tears I've cried over you? Like, you have no idea. And And it's almost like this masculine is choosing to stay stuck in sadness and despair when they could free themselves and just communicate with you, but they can't seem to bring themselves to do it. So it's like, well, your problems aren't going to solve themselves. Like, you have to be proactive. You have to do something about it, you know? So this was it. I'm just feeling kind of a cold energy from you, Divine Feminine. I really just don't think you give two hoots at this point, and you're looking forward to the new. So there you have it. New is coming in for you. Get ready for your Emperor. All right? We'll reconnect in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.